the rooster crows. Coffee brews while the soft wind blows. Her hand still strong from years gone by. She hums to the dawn 'neath an amber sky. Bread in the oven, sun on her face. This little farmhouse, a sacred place. Every wrinkle tells where she's been. Every breath a prayer whispered within. Simple things, holy mornings, God's grace in the day's first light. No grand fortune, no adornings, just peace that carries through the night. Every sunrise tells her story, woven deep in the golden grain. In simple things she finds her glory, and thanks the Lord again. She's weathered loss and learned to mend, found love in neighbors and lifelong friends. The fields still sing like they did in June, and her heart still hums that faithful tune. There's wisdom in the sparrow's song, in knowing right and forgiving wrong. She strums her truth, no need to hide. Grace and grit walk side by side. Final simple things, holy mornings, beneath skies the color of flame. Every tear and every dawning feels like a prayer without a name. For the life she's built, the love she gave, echoes soft from the porch she claims. In simple things her heart is brave, and the Lord remembers her name. She sets her guitar as the daylight bends, and smiles at the life that never ends. She rocks in her chair where the sunlight falls on an old wood porch with weathered walls. Her guitar hums soft in the morning breeze, while the flag out front sways through the trees. It's more than colors, more than seams, it's stitched with love, lost in dreams. That flag on the porch ain't just cloth and thread, it's the prayers we whisper, the tears we've shed. It's the pride in our hearts and the grace we show through the winds that change and the seeds we sow. It's a promise made and a hope that leans. That's what the flag on the porch really means. watched it fade but never come undone. It's been there for weddings, for homecoming cheers, and draped in honor through the hardest years. It holds the names that she still prays for, each star a story, each stripe a war. That flag on the porch changes cloth and thread. It's the words we've spoken, the hands we've fed. It's the light we keep in the darkest night, a sign of peace and a call to fight. It's for the fallen and the in-betweens. That's what the flag on the porch really means. It's in the laughter of a child's first run. It's in the work when the day is done. It's not about fear, it's not about hate. It's about finding love in the hands of fate. That flag on the porch still waves for us, in the quiet faith, in the simple trust. Through the years gone by and the days unseen, that's what the flag on the porch really means. She strums a song in the golden gleam, proud of what that flag still means. She sits on the porch when the daylight fades, strumming her tune as the memories trade. Fields whisper softly, old voices call, like echoes of footsteps through seasons and fall. Her daddy plowed a rows where wildflowers grew, said the earth keeps the stories that people knew. Every path, every stump, every river bend holds the love and the loss that never end. The land remembers who we were, every joy, every word we left in the dirt. From calloused hands to children's dreams, it keeps our faith in quiet streams. Through storm and sun, it softly hums. The land remembers everyone. Her mother hung laundry in the warm sweet breeze, humming church hymns beneath tall oak trees. Now those leaves still sing when the wind blows by, carrying her song into the sky. The land remembers who we were, every joy, every word we left in the dirt. From calloused hands to children's dreams, it keeps our faith in quiet streams. Through storm and sun, it softly hums. The land remembers everyone. You can't buy its soul or claim its grace. It holds your roots in its embrace. When you're gone, it still holds true. The land keeps a part of you. The land remembers who we were, every love, every tear, every whisper heard the fire with her old guitar. Life's been kind, but it's left some scars. Hands grown weathered, eyes gone gray, but there's a spark that won't fade away. She hums the tune she sang at 10, back when dreams could start again. There's a little girl inside who still believes in fairy tales and autumn leaves, in love that heals and skies that clear, in whispered prayers somebody hears through all the storms and all the years. She keeps her faith, she keeps her tears. Yes, there's a little girl inside who still believes. She's seen hard winters and seasons change, lost a few friends along the range. But when the dawn paints fields in gold, her heart feels young, though her bones are old. She still dreams of dancing barefoot rain, still laughs at life through joy and pain. There's a little girl inside who still believes in second chances and fallen leaves, and kindred souls and gentle hands, and silver linings only she understands. Though time is taken, it's also deceived. There's a little girl inside who still believes. You don't outgrow the hope you find, it just hides behind the ties that bind. Every chord she plays sets her free. She sings, that little girl still me. There's a little girl inside who still believes in songs of mercy and Christmas Eves, in porch light love and simple things, in the peace a summer evening brings. Her voice drifts soft through the maple leaves. There's a little girl inside who still believes. She sits on the porch where the roses climb, with her old guitar and a glass of sweet wine. People stop by in the cool of the day to talk through their troubles in that easy way. She sings, I'm the one they come to when the world feels rough, when love gets tangled or life gets tough. I just listen and smile like my mama used to do. Guess age makes you wiser, or maybe just true. She's seen hearts break, then mend back strong. Knows that right don't always mean wrong. Folks leave her porch with a lighter load, while her guitar hums peace down the gravel road. She sings, I'm the one they come to when the world feels rough, Years of mistakes turn to gentle dust. She smiles, I'm the one they come to, and I'm grateful they do. 'Cause talking helps them, and it helps me too. The coffee gets cold, but the hearts stay new. I'm proud to be the one they come to. The porch light flickers as the night settles down. Her advice still lingers all over town. An old woman's song, steady and true, the one they come to. She always knew. She sits on the porch where honeysuckle grows, wrinkled hands on a guitar, only heaven knows. The wood's worn smooth like the years on her face. Every line tells a story, not one gone to waste. She smiles and says it ain't a curse, it's gold. To feel the wind and watch the days unfold. Every scar, every laugh, every tear I've sown, it's the privilege of growing old. She remembers the barn dances, barefoot and dust, the man she loved deeply, the faith she still trusts. Sunset paints the fields where her children once played. Life's melody doesn't fade, it just gently replays. She smiles and says it ain't a curse, it's gold. To feel the wind and watch the days unfold. Every scar, every laugh, every tear I've sown, it's the privilege of growing old. The rooster still crows, the river still sings. She hums along with the sound of her strings. If her voice cracks, well, that's just time's art. You can't break a song that comes from the heart. She whispers, Lord, I've been tired, but I'm blessed. I've loved deep, I've been put to the test. If this is a story my years have told, it's the privilege of growing old. Under moonlight glow and a sky full of peace, her song fades soft with a rustle of leaves. Just an old woman, her guitar and her soul, singing the privilege of growing old. She sits on the porch as the storm rolls in. The sky turns gray and the night begins. Her old guitar hums soft and low, while raindrops dance on the roof's tin glow. Each droplet falls with a gentle refrain, and she finds her peace in the sound of rain. Oh, the sound of rain keeps time with my heart, a rhythm of endings and brand new starts. It washes the pain, it whispers the name of all I've lost and found again. There's grace that falls through every strain. I find my hope in the sound of rain. She's seen hard years and the harvest fail, watched dreams blow off like a paper sail. But the rain reminds her that life goes on, that even storms can birth a song. Each pitter pat feels like God's refrain, a melody born in the sound of rain. Oh, the sound of rain keeps time with my heart. It soothes the soil, it clears the dark. It hums old hymns on the window pane and tells her stories through joy and pain. Each tear she shed finds peace again, drifting home in the sound of rain. She closes her eyes, lets the rhythm tell of the heart she's loved and wish them well. And the sky, though gray, feels heaven's near in every drop that falls so clear. Oh, the sound of rain keeps time with my soul, reminding me that I'm still whole. It carries the past yet gives again new dreams, born in the old refrain. With her guitar soft, she hums the same, finding life in the sound of rain. She sits on the porch as the day winds down, stars blinking soft over her little town. Her old guitar hums a steady line while the midnight train rolls down the spine. Each distant whistle cuts through the air, carrying memories waiting there. The sound of trains at night reminds me of home, of fields of wheat and the life I've known, of farewells whispered at the station gate, and prayers that love won't come too late. The steel rails sing in a mournful tone, and the sound of trains at night feels like home. She's watched these hills for 80 years, through joy and loss, through laughter and tears. The rhythm of wheels, the low refrain, have have soothed her soul like the sweetest rain. Though the world moves fast, she stays in place. The train's soft echo fills her space. The sound of trains at night reminds me of home, of a simpler time when dreams were sown, of lantern lights and kids at play, of promises made and hearts that stay. Each whistle fades like a sacred poem, and the sound of trains at night feels like home. Maybe one day when my work is done, I'll ride that line into the morning sun. Till then I'll sit where the crickets roam and let the sound of trains lead me home. The sound of trains at night reminds me of home, of the ones I've loved, though they've long gone. Through every dusk and silver dome, I hear that call and I'm not alone. Deep in my heart where the wild winds roam, the sound of trains at night feels like home. She sits on the porch where the crickets sing, with an old guitar and a weathered string. The lantern flickers, the grass sways slow, the stars start blooming in a silver glow. She's lived her years in a quiet place where the night holds magic and endless grace. Under the wide sky, the world feels right. Every sorrow rests in the soft moonlight. The fields breathe peace, the hills stand tall, and the Lord feels near through it all. She strums her song to the firefly light, finding magic in these quiet nights. She's seen hard rain and the seasons turn, felt the aching lesson she had to learn. But the night reminds her of dreams still near, of voices she loved, of hearts sincere. The white sky whispers, the past feels true. In the hush, it wraps her just like new. Under the white sky, the world feels right. Every sorrow rests in the soft moonlight. The cornfield hums, the oak trees call, and she hears the best song of all. She strums her tune till the stars take flight, finding magic in these quiet nights. No need for roads, no need for grand signs, just the sweep of the heavens and peace that aligns. Every chord is a prayer, every note a release. In the blanket of night, she finds her peace. Under the wide sky, the years unwind. Every shadow falls, every heart finds time. The porch torchlight fades, but the stars shine bright, and her soul takes wing in the quiet night. She ends her song with her eyes closed tight, always finding magic in these quiet nights. Sits on the porch while the memories rain, guitar in her hands, heart soft but plain. She's seen roofs torn, fences gone down, but hope always rises in this small town. She sings when the storms roll through, the neighbors come running, rain boots splash and no one's hiding from nothing. We patch up walls and spirits too, that's what country hearts are made to do. She remembers the flood back in '79, how folks showed up with hammers and time. Didn't take money, just kindness and grace. Every tear was met with a warm embrace. She sings when the storms roll through, the neighbors come running, rain boots splash and no one's hiding from nothing. We patch up walls and spirits too, that's what country hearts are made to do. The wind can break branches, the sky can cry wild, but love stands strong through every trial. You learn real fast what a town's made of. When hands lift hands, it's a gift of love. She smiles when the storms roll through, we all pull tight. Lanterns glowing in the longest night. No thunder can shake what's honest and true. We'll weather it all, me and you. Her song fades under skies turning clear. Peace in the valley and friendship near. An old woman strums, her heart renewed by helping hands when the storms roll through. She strums her guitar on the old front porch, watching the sunlight, the steeples torch. Main Street's quiet, the cafe's gone, but the sound of the river still rolls on. Brick by brick, the years decay, but love still lives where the children play. Small towns fade, but hearts stay strong. We keep the faith, we sing the song through peeling paint and empty stores. We're still the same at the core. You can take the signs and streets away, dust on the glass, tracks out back where the trains won't pass yet. Potluck dinners fill the hall, and neighbors still come when trouble calls. Her voice is worn, but the chords hold true, like these few old friends who still make do. Small towns fade, but hearts stay strong. We keep the faith, we carry on through rusted swings and weathered doors. We're still what we've been before, even if the maps forget our name. Our soul remains just the same. It's not in the buildings, the bricks, or the stone. It's in kind words and a hand you've known. The skyline changes, the roots won't part. Home's not a place, it's a steadfast heart. Small towns fade, but hearts stay strong. We'll hum our hymn our whole life long, through quiet streets and skies of gray. Love still blooms in yesterday's clay. You can take the place from where we've grown, but you can't take the heart from its home. On that front porch swing, the evening settles slow. An old woman hums a song the wind seems to know. Her fingers dance on strings worn thin with years. Every chord a memory, every line a tear. She says these wrinkles ain't just time being cruel. They're the roads I've walked, the lessons I've used. Every line on my face, every silvered fold is a story of love, of courage, of gold. Yeah, I wear my life proudly, wrinkles like road maps of my soul. She remembers young love by the riverside, barefoot days when the world was wide. The sun and the storms, they both had their say. She's still here, still singing anyway. She says these wrinkles ain't just time being cruel. They're the roads I've walked, the lessons I've used. Every line on my face, every silvered fold is a story of love, of courage, of gold. Yeah, I wear my life proudly, wrinkles like road maps of my soul. There's a map on her hands from the toil and care of sewing torn dreams and saying old prayers. The beauty of age she's come to see clear. Every crease is proof that she's still here. She whispers, don't chase youth, it will fade like the flame. But time gives you grace and wisdom's its name. I've traveled this journey, it's taken its toll, but I'm grateful for these wrinkles, the road maps of my soul. With the stars overhead and the moon shining wide, her voice drifts guitar by the porch light's flame. The years on her hands, each wrinkle a name. She's seen hard times, but she still believes that mercy grows like weed in these fields of dreams. She's heard the thunder roll and the church bells chime, watched hearts get lost and found in time. Through dust and rain, she learned the tune of hope that blooms beneath the moon. This is a country built on second chances, where broken hearts find new romances, where every dawn writes a brand new start, and every prayer releases the heart. From weathered barns to mountain ranges, we're all part of second chances. She remembers her daddy, hand in hand, saying, "Don't you give up on this land." It takes some faith, it takes some fight, but even wrong roads can turn out right. This is a country built on second chances, where broken hearts find new romances, where every dawn writes a brand new start, and every prayer releases the heart. From weathered barns to mountain ranges, we're all part of second chances. Forgiveness grows where the rivers bend, and hearts come home where old wounds mend. It's more than dreams, it's the way we stand together, hand in hand. This is a country built on second chances, where grace still shines through life's avalanches, where the humble rise and the weary dance in the light of a second chance. She sits by the fire as the daylight fades, old hands trembling on strings she's played. The smell of pine, the sound of rain, bring back voices she can't explain. He made her swear beneath that tree to keep on singing when he couldn't be. So she sings to the night, to the stars above, to the echo of faith, to the ghost of love. A promise whispered, simple and kind, still carried on the autumn wind. She keeps her word with every chord in the quiet she once adored. The barn stands crooked, the fence is lean, but the land still gold, the hills still green. She tends his grave with a prayer and a tune, then plays his song neath the silver moon. Her heart still breaks, but her life A promise is a root where wildflowers grow. She sings to the dawn, to the fields he sowed, to the road that led where love still glowed. A promise, a whisper, simple and kind, still carried on the autumn wind. Each note she plays makes him feel near, a vow of love that conquers fear. Some oaths don't fade when the years drift by. They're stitched in the soul, they never die. She strums his name like a sacred hymn, and the wind hums soft. She hears him again. She sings to the stars, to the cold night air, to the tender bond still living there. A promise, a whisper, calm and kind, still carried on the autumn wind. As long as her heart and her song remain, his love still flows through every refrain. She sits in the rocking chair where the daisies sway, guitar on her knee at the break of day. The strings hum low like the creek down the hill, and she laughs at the twinges she's come to feel. She sings, there's an ache in my bones, but it tells me I'm here, still breathing this air, still holding life dear. It's the proof of the miles, the years I've survived. This ache in my bones means I'm still alive. She recalls dancing barefoot on the barn loft floor, working the fields till her muscles were sore. Now the pace is slower, but the heart's just as strong. Every ache is a verse in her lifelong song. She sings, there's an ache in my bones, but it tells me I'm here, still breathing this air, still holding life dear. It's the proof of the miles, the years I've survived. This ache in my bones means I'm still alive. It's the weight of the winters, the pull of the plow, the sweet strain of loving who's with her now. If you listen close in the hush of the night, you'll hear bones humming with the joy of the fight. She smiles, there's an ache in my bones, and it's clear as the sky. I've lived every chapter, I've laughed, I've cried. It's the truth that keeps me smiling inside. This ache in my bones means I'm still alive. The crickets join in and the stars shine above, her song drifting out like a letter of love, an old woman's anthem, soft and contrite. thankful for the ache that keeps her alive. She sits by the window, the nights turn still. Her old guitar rests where dreams fulfill. The firelight flickers on her weathered hands as she hums old hymns only she understands. She's seen the storms and the years unwind, but she still believes in miracles after all this time. After all this time, my heart still knows. Face the seed the good Lord sows through broken roads and hills I climb. I've seen His work in the nick of time. The sun still rises, the stars still shine, and I still believe in miracles after all this time. There's a quilt on her lap, stitched long ago by hands long gone, but love still shows. There's mercy found in the smallest things, in a sparrow's call, in the rain that sings. She smiles at life, both cruel and kind, still grateful for the miracles she's managed to find. Faith holds true through every loss. It carried me through. I've mended hearts, I've paid my due, and somehow love still feels brand new. The world keeps spinning, God's old design, and I still believe in miracles after all this time. A newborn still sit here, strumming my hope through each passing year. The fire burns low, but my soul's in rhyme with every bit of grace divine. I've seen it all, the loss and shine, and I still believe in miracles after all this time. She sits by the window with her old guitar, watching the rain paint the barnyard far. A chipped teacup, a faded frame, each one a story, each one a name. Her hands are worn, but her heart still sings. She's learned to love the shattered things. There's beauty in the broken, the weathered and torn, like the quilt she's mended since the day she was born. The cracks let the sunlight and memory in, like the lines on her face where her smiles have been. Out here in the country, the simple truth rings. There's beauty in the broken things. An old fence leans where the cattle graze, rust on the tractor from younger days. The paint peels off that church house door, but faith still strong in the hearts it bore. She finds her peace in a patched up sky, and the sound of a hymn when the night rolls by. There's beauty in the broken, the weathered and torn, like the boots she's worn down through fields of corn. The cracks let the sunlight and memory in, like the lines on her face where her smiles have been, and the hum of the wind and the song it brings. There's beauty in the broken things. Every scar's a road she's walked before, every tear has polished her heart some more. She strums the proof that her soul still gleams in the gold that hides in the in-betweens. There's beauty in the broken, the weary and worn, in the love that lingers when the edges are torn. The cracks let the sunlight and memory in, like the lines on her face where her smiles have been. And she plays her song on the porch that swings, finding beauty in the broken things. She hums by the fire with her old guitar, a suitcase of memories. She's traveled so far. Her voice is soft, but her soul stands tall, for home goes with her through it all. She's seen big cities with their shining lights, dreams that flicker through sleepless nights. But when the noise fades and the world feels cold, she hears the meadowlark songs of old. I'm carrying home in my heart wherever I go, in the wind that speaks, in the rivers that flow. It's in mama's hands and a sweet hello, in the fields where I learned to grow. No matter how far the highway starts, I'm carrying home in my heart. That dirt road love, it never fades. It's in the way the sunlight lays. Each mile I roam carves deep and true. The roots of my past keep pulling through. I'm carrying home in my heart wherever I go, in the wind that speaks, in the rivers that flow. It's in mama's hands and a sweet hello, in the fields where I learned to grow. No matter how far the highway starts, I'm carrying home in my heart. Home ain't walls, it's the faith we keep, it's the prayers we sow and the dreams we reap. It's every soul that's crossed my day, still shining through life's winding ways. I'm carrying home in my heart wherever I go, through the storms that come and the afterglow. It's a peace I find when the night departs. I'm carrying home